It's actually the artwork itself composed of several elements. It's also the bench, this element, and the lamps that lighten the empty space. So there is four elements for this work. It looks like a cartel for an artwork, but it's actually an artwork that doesn't exist, and which medium is time and imagination. So everyone is invited to sit on the bench and to imagine an artwork that couldn't happen. And the artwork consisted to spend all the budget of the exhibition on paying people for being women to lactate and to breastfeed their own child, something that they already do for free. And this would be only to exhibit the work contract between the artistic institution and breastfeeding people, and leave the rest of the experience outside of the exhibition. So this would cost for one person, for 1 month, it would cost more than 14,000 euros, which basically shows the sort of invisible part of the economics of this invisible labor of care and reproductive labor that every woman does when they have their children. So this exhibition is about breastfeeding and lactation, and about representation of women in the process of lactation. It has been part of artistic research that I did for 4 years, and I worked with a lot of women to interview them and to dialogue with them to also know how they want to be presented. And yeah, it speaks about, on one side, the iconography, like religious iconography and traditional iconography of breastfeeding Madonnas, and at the same time the real practical and embodied experience. This banner is written with human milk.
What does it mean?
So it says no lactation without the T, the capital letter T, so it can be a phrase, like a play phrase, so you can guess what T can mean. But T usually in English means like a drink, which has a meaning of a gossip, but also can mean trans people, and this phrase takes the form of the phrase no LGBT without the T, which means no LGBT without trans people, and so it speaks about trans-exclusive, inclusive approach to breastfeeding. One of the first proposals I made for the exhibition was to spend the whole budget of the exhibition for paying lactating women to breastfeed, and that would be the only thing we would show. This proposal was refused by the institution, and so it became a conceptual work. But I started to work on a labor contract for lactating women that can make a labor contract with an arts institution and then only be paid for something that they already do for free. This exhibition includes sculptures, drawings, photographies, also installation with the fabric and human milk, but also site-specific installation, and a conceptual work with a label that speaks about utopian participatory protocol. I was invited to do work in this space, which is very interesting because it's surrounded by groundwaters, and one of the works speak about that because there is a drop there in the corner of the space, and with microphone and headphones that translate in real time the sound of the drop, and this connects to the possible drop of the milk. The same way that water nourishes the earth, milk nourishes human beings.